Now, if we see in this kidney, I want to show you something important, and that is that this is the upper pole dilated calyx, this is the cortex, this is the medulla, and this is the lower pole dilated calyces containing two calculi. One, this is the second one. Now this calculus that when I measure, it goes up to something around 32 millimeters or 33 millimeters. But if you see that it is in parts, one part is from here to here, the second one is smaller, this one, third one is this one. Now they are placed, in fact, seem to be placed in the mid calyces, occupying the mid calyces as well as the pelvic region of this kidney. So this such a big calculus cannot be the one which can occupy the pelvis, the non-dilated pelvis especially. So I was talking about that this calculus is in the pelvic region. It is in fact in the occupying both the pelvic region of this kidney, the non-dilated pelvic region of this kidney, as well as it is extending into the lower pole, as well as you can see into the upper pole calyces, dilated calyces. So such a picture, when you see, that gives you a single stone. Be careful, it can be in parts. This is in parts, and it's divided parts. One part going, we can see, entering the lower pole, the dilated calyx, and the other one we can see entering the upper pole dilated calyces. So in short, this is a picture which is very much consistent with Staghorn calculus as seen by ultrasound, though the final diagnosis will be on plain X-ray KUB. So this is where you should keep an eye. You see, it is not a single stone, rather a broken parts. There are three broken parts seen clearly, and however, in this, well, if I take this view, in this view it appears as a single calculus measuring from here to here, and extending from the pelvis from the renal pelvis into the mid calyces, and then into the part entering opening into the upper pole dilated calyces. So this is something about, I will label it as a case of bilateral nephrolithiasis with dilation of the upper and lower pole calyces, and I will advise plain X-ray KUB to rule out any possibility of the Staghorn calculus. Thank you very much. This is an ultrasound study relating to the kidneys of the 60 years old female. Now, this is the right kidney in front of you. Now, let's start from the upper pole. My routine is I start from the upper pole, then we gradually move on to the other areas of interest. Now if you see that the echogenicity, this is the upper pole, and the upper pole parenchyma measures approximately 11.8 millimeters and is within normal. This is the mid region, and the mid region parenchyma measures approximately 8.8 millimeters, and it should be also considered as within normal range. Now this is the lower pole, and the lower pole parenchyma is 9.5, well, within normal. So थोड़ा सा दे now if you see, now this is the kidney in total. What are we seeing? We see that the kidney measures approximately 8.6 centimeters in length and 4.0 centimeters in anterior-posterior diameter. This moon-shaped area, half moon-shaped area, curved, echogenic, giving very sharp posterior shadow, as the calculus impacted in the pelvic region of the non-dilated pelvis. And the rest, this is a calcification, another calcification, this one, measuring 6.8. And the one in the pelvic region measures from 2.76 centimeters, is a very large calculus. Moreover, what we see in this kidney is that the calyces are dilated. The upper pole calyces are dilated, the lower pole calyces are dilated, and there are सादी cattle देखो. Now this picture is very commonly seen in cases with staghorn calculus, as staghorn calculus also gives the same appearance on sonography, on ultrasound, as you are seeing here. And you can see that the pyramids are intact. This is, for example, one pyramid with arcuate vessel, this small tiny structure anterior to it. This is the parenchyma. Parenchymal echogenicity is normal compared to the liver, because normally the echogenicity of the parenchyma should be equal to the liver or less than the liver. Now this echogenicity is equal to that of the liver, so the parenchymal echogenicity is normal. So there are a few other small particles seen within the dilated calyces, as for example this small particle, this one, and this is the another one. And no, there is no evidence of any dilation of the proximal ureter whatsoever. However, this, now if you note that these are tiny echogenic particles giving sharp posterior shadow, leading to dilation of the upper pole calyces and lower pole calyces, and and this is very much consistent with the staghorn calculus. We cannot rule out the possibility of that. Now this is the spleen in front of you, and this is the left kidney. In the left kidney, parenchymal echogenicity is preserved, thickness is preserved, the corticomedullary differentiation is preserved. What we see is, again, now you see this is the lower pole. All the calyces are dilated. Mainly the most dilated calyces are the one at the upper pole region. This calyx is dilated about 26 millimeters, and there are multiple calculi seen in all of the renal collecting system. As for example, you see this one, and all giving posterior shadow, this second one, and these two, another. So it will not be unusual if we, now this is another calculus, see this one, this linear structure, this one measuring 3.0 centimeters. So apart from other calculi seen in upper pole and lower pole calyces, the one which appears that we see in the region of the non-dilated pelvis is very much consistent with the Staghorn calculus, and for this we should have a plain X-ray abdomen performed to see whether it is really Staghorn calculus or these are scattered calculi with a large one in the renal. Now this is not in the renal pelvis. Now this is not a cyst. This is a dilated calyx. Why this is not a cyst? We do not see posterior wall acoustic enhancement, and it changes its shape when I move the probe. So bilateral nephrolithiasis with the possibility of Staghorn calculus, bilateral Staghorn calculus that could not be ruled out, with dilation of the upper and lower pole calyces of the both kidneys. This is the case of the day. Thank you very much.